All right, so we're getting down to this is my battlespacegame.com domain, and we're talking about platform hub for that phase 1 website. So now we're getting into the business end of things, and all right. Talking through design philosophy, okay, showing ship models, yeah. Battlespace, okay. Well, I don't really have anybody's emails. It's probably gonna fucking fail on launch, but at least I'll have done something. I'm not promising fuck all. I'll get it when it's done, when it's ready. I'm working at this for a year, so if I can get 100 buyers at $15, I'd be happy. Core PDF clean, like B. Um, come on, look at these ships. I mean, come on. Yes, that's Wendigo class. I mean, add photos and files. Um, like RCS run through, like RCS run through. I mean, look at this art. These ships. I want to showcase that in the PDFs. But also has all the relevant game information. You know, like AD and D2E had Larry Elmore's paintings and stuff. I mean, those are awesome. Ask a strategic question that matters. The core PDF to be rules first, ships seconds. A. It needs to stand alone first, but I want to draw people in with the art. B. I have no timetable. Right. Identity 10 to 50. Okay. Core mechanics 40 to 50 pages. Yep. Fleet doctrine framework. Yep. Right. Okay. Um. Okay, but what about TTRPG scale for the game? If we are selling ship models, we need a scale, we need STLs, and we need to determine um, we need to determine firing ranges and arcs for the ships they will be using measuring tapes on the table. We should already have a usable skeleton for that. Let's discuss. Abstract tactical TTRP, yep. Narrative positions, distance for bands, STLs are aesthetics, yeah, tape measure optional. Hybrid tactical fleet game. Ships have base sizes. Movement is measured. Arcs matter. Ranges matter. STLs matter mechanically. Yeah. No, one model, one ship. I like free tape movement with turning costs. Yeah. Forward arc. Yeah. Range bands. Example: short, medium, long, extreme. Yeah. Escalation integration. Step 9. Yeah. B. I want my own little ships. B. You know, I want people to collect fleets like 40k armies, but I want them to be able to print their own and also sell our versions. And I do not want it to cost an arm and a leg. That is the main reason that I do not collect 40k anymore. I got rid of my 6 armies. I had like 6 fucking armies. You don't want $600 armies, 200 model hordes, rule bloat, so a full playable fleet must cost under $40 to print. Yeah. 1 to 100,000 scale, okay. What about dreadnoughts? Okay, yeah, there we go. 10 to 12 hulls. There we go. Firing arcs, printed firing arcs. There we go. Uh, C. I want the players to be able to be admirals, but also before they get there in the TTRPG rules, they need to be able to command single ship engagements at captain level. Command ratings, yep. Full yeah, there we go. Yeah. Two to three faction fleets. That's what I want. Task force boxes, build your own. Keep total ship count low. Well, look at task force run through from our marches setting, and Admiral commands that. Um, uh, uh, we might want to retain the individual ship order of battle if wanted, though because I might command one breakwater to sacrifice act as a screen for a carrier while it launches bombers, for instance. Like, there's reasons to not just group things together. Every capital ship is always one model, one stop block, one degradation track, at admiral scale. Frigates in two states: independent hull mode or screen element mode. Okay, yep. Detach hull at all cost. Breakwater wants to screen Pegasus. Pegasus routines long range. Right, intercept mechanically. Breakwater takes the hit, applies degradation. Yeah. Frigates can be grouped, destroyers should not. That's how it works. I'm happy with that. You're issuing orders to groups, yeah. You want individual formation integrity. This means your system must report intentional tactical friction. Rare but catastrophic, common but degradational. B. Like, there is a lot of escalation mechanics in our system, but once the event horizon of combat is reached and it is pure combat and ships and crews die. All right. Table flow must stay under 2.5 hours. All right. You don't need to simulate crew individually, but you can add if a capital ship goes back, the total loss, escape codes, command staff. Yeah. Integration with campaign, ship loss, degraded civilian. All right. Apply drift. Campaign continues. Combat is not isolated, it's systemic. Yes. Do you want combat to resolve with simultaneous fire resolution per engagement phase? Order execution based on. I think A fits the tone of the IP better. We already have time mechanics that deal with B. Do we not? I mean, that's just a regular round, but already. You must lock run rule cleanly. When does degradation apply? After each individual attack, after all fire is resolved. Option 2, yes. Okay. Okay. Option 2, Control C, Control V, and you want weapons to be detail batteries. And B. Control V. Holy cocksucking fucking donkey cocksucking fucking Christ. Alright. Come on. You're a donkey's prolapsed asshole. Control C. Control V. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go A for this one. A because we already have shield mechanics to address B, so we stay with A. All right. Command phase, movement phase, fire declaration, roll attack, subtract shields, apply degradation, check for black, and escalation invisibility adjustments are applicable. Never modify target number, only modify right. Range fall off. Kind of C and a bit of B. Lasers and rail guns lose efficiency and power due to physics, but missiles and torpedoes might have solid fuel that could punch the full distance. That is why I wanted multiple batteries. Max range medium. Efficiency no penalty is short. 1 - 1 die at medium. Railguns kinetic batteries. Max range long. Efficiency full dice at short. Okay. They hit it hard up close. They soften at range. Long or extreme. No dice penalty. Limited ammunition. Self-propelled. Finite payload. But they cannot spam forever. Point defense. Short. Always full dice at short. Defensive only. No nonsense. No special cases. Each battery feels distinct. Stage mid-range control, devastating forward punch, alpha strike and threat protection, defensive integrity. Doctor becomes visible on table. You don't need 12 weapon stats, just 4 families. Exactly. I do know we're talking. Alright. Easy clean to memorize. Iron hold cruiser, forward arc, heavy rail battery, 4d10 long. Port starboard, laser broadside. 3d10 medium, missile rack, 2d10 long, 3 shots, point defense, 2d10 short defensive. That's readable on 1 stat card. Yeah. Missiles used should simple marker system. Each use removes 1 ammo token. When empty, system cannot fire. Yep. No range to hit modifiers. We do not modify target number by range. Only dice pools change. Target remains 7+ always. Consistency presents cognitive fatigue. Yep. This creates real naval geometry. Rails want frontal approach, lasers want mid-range positioning, missiles want timing, and point defense wants formation integrity, which means your arcs matter, your formation spacing matters, your command radius matters, cohesive design. Do you want missile fire to be immediate resolution like other weapons, delayed impact? A. Let's keep it. I mean, we are complex enough. And realistically, missiles and torpedoes travel at Mach Jesus in 4000 AD. Sanity check, combat complexity. Right now, your combat layer includes command orders, command radius, multiple weapon systems per hull, arc fire, base firing bands, range bands, static hit numbers, shield subtraction, degradation ladder, critical threshold, ammo tracking. This is upper mid complexity, but not bloated. It's nowhere near Battletech level bookkeeping. It's more tactical than X-Wing. It's lighter than 40K 9th edition. We're in a good zone. All right. So movement. Do shifts have inertia? I mean, add photos and files. Lick a donkey's prolapsed asshole. Stonehand class. I mean, if you take a look at the Stonehand class, and let's look at, I mean, the Stonehand looks like it would have anti inertia stabilizers. Same with okay, with iron hold. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. I'm getting cranky. Downloads. Iron Hand. Oh, would you just? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. Ironbound. Ironhold class. Right fucking there. Each ship has one of three postures: steady, advancing, full burn. Movement rules: every ship must move up to its movement rating. Make one 45-degree pivot. All right. Okay, I'm on that. You avoid if you move 6 inches. Yeah. You are not modeling orbital mechanics, you are modeling industrial fleet doctrine. These ships are war machines, they maneuver deliberately, they don't pirouette. All right. Stone Hand, Iron Hold, Breakwater, Bastion, movement rules. Yeah. All right. Collision rules. If ships contact bases, collision causes damage. And it's just a B. That fits our tone and also allows for ramming intentionally. Yeah. Asteroids, debris fields. Um, all right. B, we can go C depth later in our PC games. 1 to 100,000 scale, base size Standards, arc geometry, range bands, weapon fall-off models, static hit system, shield mitigation, degradation, ladder, simultaneous fire, command hierarchy, momentum, light movement, collision and ramming, moderate terrain. You have a playable fleet game skeleton. All right. Do you want the fleet building to be pure points-based building? C, I think. I believe. C, I believe. Although I am tempted with A for simplicity. What do you suggest? All right, it's going to be smoke time here in a minute. But A alone will quietly undermine your setting. Yeah, I thought so. Min-maxing, that's why. Breaks faction identity, produces weird fleets that make no doctrinal sense. All heavy rail spam fleets and they'll be technically legal. Yeah, that's not. So option B is less freedom. Correct for you. Points exist, but doctrine unlocks structure. You can build within points, but fleet composition must respect command tier and faction doctrine. Yeah, you want to have a proper task force. CR1, CR2, CR3, CR4, yep. Doctrine bonus. There you go. Built on institutional doctrine, no individual hero builds. Keep it light. 40, yeah. Collect proper fleets, not just 3 optimal ships. Progression to repair. B, okay. B for narrative purposes because this supports narrative campaigns, but for what would you call it? Conventions that are one-shot battles, the rules should allow that. So it supports long-term TTRPG campaign narratives as well as opens up storefront storefront customer battles on a display table. There we go. Okay. Tactical layer, campaign layer, escalation, integration, fleet building structure, terrain model, movement, discipline, ramming, doctrine bonuses, simultaneous fire. This is no longer idea phase. This is a real fleet system skeleton. The last high impact design decision before we sleep on it. Yes. Oh, yes. B. For sure. All right. Okay. Stat systems. All right. Gun combat, missile combat, shield mitigation, degradation, ladder ramming, boarding, persistent campaign, doctrine fleet building, terrain interaction. Final systems credit. All right. Do I want? Yes, it'll be a mechanical pressure to break. Okay. Full tactical framework, fleet building, commander hierarchy, combat system, shields, degradation, ramming, boarding, terrain, campaign, persistence, fleet morale, escalation, integration, publishable skeleton. Okay, so into the core PDF. Do you want named captains and add yes? B. B. Yes. I want this to be a character game at heart. Okay. Officers can influence, they cannot break physics. Yeah. You now have a complete fleet game skeleton with tactical depth, campaign persistence, character layer, institutional integrity, retail compatibility, convention compatibility, STL monetization compatibility. This is real design. Okay, before we stop, okay, so yeah, I'm getting to the point where I want a cigarette. Gain experience and level up in campaign mode. B, because I want them to be able to transition back into narrative only setting when needed. Say the limited war is over in your 3-year-long table campaign, and you and you can start telling narrative only stories using your now veteran characters. All right, so let's see what it says here. RPG, you don't want a progression tree, you want institutional seasoning. Okay, each officer can train, that's it. No XP ladders, point spending. Yeah. Max 2 traits per officer ever, even after 10 years of campaign play. Yeah. Grind, transition to narrative mode. Once war ends, CR traits, campaign scars, fleet history, pure narrative arcs, no dice, no table. Because mechanical advancement is light, they port cleanly into fiction. Veteran officer packs, campaign logbooks, printable fleet. Yeah. Okay, so do you want Fog of War mechanics at tabletop scale? But environment might mask that. It is 4000 AD and sensors are fucking advanced. But hiding behind asteroids still works situational. Okay, so this is the last fucking question. I want to go for a smoke now. Stealth will never exist. Science is too. Scale, movement, arcs, range, weapons, shields, degradation, critical, simultaneous fire, boarding, ramming, terrain, morale, command, officer traits, campaign, persistence, and skirmish mode. All right, the real question's the last fucking question. All right, freeze it, and then I am taking a break for a smoke. Okay. Okay. Move something, build something real tonight. Well, it's 7 o'clock. Hopefully, we gotta have something done today. All right. So, good job. All right. Good job. Good job. Oh, thank you for your help.